Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Millhouse showing off one of, if not the biggest, of the old school blowout conditions. And of course we're talking about Millhouse plus Calicos equals gigantic dragons. Turns out when you can buy and sell a minion for 1 gold, that's really good for buying any random battle cry. And on top of that, being able to synergize with like multiple Calicos, all the good tech dragons nowadays, maybe even Brand on the board. And you start adding up to tons and tons of stats. You just have to make sure that you pivot so you don't just lose the poison. All right, enjoy. All right, increased stats is pretty easy with the Murlocs. We also get Snicker Snacks, which is great with Murlocs if we were not Millhouse. Ghastly Mask with spend 75 gold is a pretty big number. All right, if we're taking Snicker Snack, we're going to level in this turn. We can take the pair, we can level, we can roll, and we play into 2 stars. Because we need to play into Murloc to complete the quest. Red Hand is super easy to do. Doesn't make it better. Or spawn, yeah, I mean, there's other things there on too. But mostly it's just the fact that we can't just like triple Swamp Striker. And look, spawn. We could take the extra buff as well. Does that affect the turn that we get it? Yeah, but replacing a minion next turn does the same job. I'm not going to play this. You could argue Micro Mummy on this board. I don't think we put every egg in one basket here. Going, we have to play to get exactly 20 procs over 3 turns. We're very likely going to fail if anybody, you know, has a hero power. Or we don't go first or something. Got a ghost. And we also got double triples. Well, that's going to be interesting. So I want 6s, right? Double triples in a ghost lobby. So we gotta freeze at least once. Not like we're super weak. We have a spawn turn 5. This is a 7 gold turn. We're not great, but like, we're not super weak. Those are pretty damn good hits, if I say so myself. Those were nice hits. And we're at 40 health. So, like, we take an L and we move on. Maybe we can get a ghost. Then we play our 6s. We take our L. We know this L's coming. Staying on 3 Hook Tusk, tempo board. Not a surprising outcome. Take 14 is a pretty good number. Potentially we get Ghost, and we now get to take our 6s. Easy clap. Do we need the spawn? Not a real reason not to do it in this order, I guess. We have the coin in hand after all. Calicos? A dragon game? Video games. Well, I mean, no reason not to play Calicos. Don't technically have to play it yet. Oh, this is our lobby now. This is my lobby, Bobby. My lobby, Bobby. GG, yeah, Millhouse. Passing up the 2 Nomis. He leans back, pulls at you. He's a little bit timid. I hate this game. Not like it really matters. Because, like, first of all, I don't really care about Snicker Snacks. And also, we get it next turn in combat. Sure, we could trigger this at the end of the turn, potentially get the gold, but we don't buff with Calicos. So, like, I'm gonna just wait on it. Video games. Very addictive. Too bad we got no dragons. Alright, well, at least we got a dragon there. Well, these are nice cards. Question is, how much are we going to play? Like, I could just end with the end of turn effect. It's probably what we should do. Just do this, play this one through, play Battlecry through, play reroll. And if we don't get battle cries on the next board, we just leave these guys on the board to generate gold. I like the other dragon, though. The other dragon's nice. We got a Begurgle. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna give up on this dream. We should be fine to not play the last battle cry, right? So we could get 2 relevant battle cries for next turn. Yes. Yes, it is. All juvenile delinquents. Video games. I don't want to play the battle cry because I want these 2 to trigger. Because they're actually minions that give us something. This does nothing. Okay, apparently we're not okay. Since when do we have such bad gauge on how strong people are in the mid game? Why is this so consistent today? What is going on with these boards? How do we reach these kids? What is going on? My God, man. That's a turn 8 board, by the way. Okay. We could have beaten that. I just want to use my golden level, bro. I just want to use my golden level. Wait, what's on his board? If we sell one through, we could play Brand Murrow. Proc quest, you leave Murrow. Alright. We'll do it. Like, it's so many stats. It's just weak for the turn. No, it's not Battle Cry. All right. Well, that wasn't the opening hit. That was mean. Why does he have a 69-69 Little Reg? I mean, aside from the nice factor, which we should always account for. Why do we lose every favored fight? Oh, this game is hard. But we got a ghost. We can work with a ghost. Alright, Murkai, Toxfin bullshit here. I don't think it's ever really the play. Amalgam would be nice? Nah, not really. You guys really like Amalgam, and it's not even a good card. It's like not at all what we want to do from this position. It is not good here. So we sit still. We know this opponent is trivial. We take the buffs. We take the 2 extra cards to hand. Nadina changes this game into we're at risk to we'll win every round and we kill everyone we fight. That's a much, much, much bigger hit. Another Calicos and scaling is going to invalidate poison very quickly for my board. But yes, if we see an Amalgam, we'll take an Amalgam. Is it like the make or break thing that makes this board? No. We're not going to play any of these dragons. Actually, we might play this dragon. Which means we're going to get out of you. Actually, we're going to get out of you because you're not a battle cry. You're a pseudo Divine Shield dragon. Works for me. Well, these suck. These are all battle cries. All right. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. In this scenario, it's definitely going to be worth it. Look at what we have on the board. Let's get you guys out of here. Now we have enough gold to go through. Yeah, fuck it. It's the hit. I'm gonna get you. Oh shit. Don't do that, Bofur. That was a very dumb play. Do not do that one. I nearly cost myself the amalgam on the board. 1 in 11, I just created a golden amalgam in a position where that could have cost us the round because I can't play enough minions to put another thing on the board. If it was early in the turn, we could take that risk. But don't do it right in the last second right there. But like Nadina and 50-50 dragons is just as good in this lobby as amalgams, as poison and Nadina, right? Like Nadina is the hit. This is the thing. Whether we had a 50-50 dragon here or a poisonous 36 health amalgam, they are the same card, effectively, in this game. That was the point I was trying to make. That would have ended the game. And we would have played this onto the board. We would have been okay. Like, we wouldn't have lost to that board. But, you know, would have been annoying. I would like not to make the mistake. If we get the triple, we get the triple. It's not a big deal, as long as it's early in the turn. Can take the pair. It's a shot at another Nadina, but the game's just too short. I don't want you to ever be buffed. You're a battle cry. Could play Ghoul. It ensures Nadina dies. And Nadina dies at a reasonable place too. Knowing what his board looked like before and the fact that he's 7 Murlocs, it shouldn't be really necessary. But the only way we lose this is most likely that Nadina doesn't pop. Like he just plays small taunt. He has 2 Divine Shields still. Calico Snow! What quest you playing right now? Snicker Snacks. Nice little 2-2 at the end of the turn occasionally. Yeah, this game was just one off of tripling in the 6s. Alright, we get a ghost round. We gotta deal with that in the long term. Interesting Nadina Ghoul type of option here. Gold's typically better than the Battle Cry, but I don't want to triple this if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't want to leave Sparring Partner on the board at the end of the turn. It'll taunt something random. That's funny. Menace worth picking up for the Amalgam? Or for the tie break? Probably not. If it was like a bunch of mech boards or something, then sure. But not in this kind of situation. Like, your upside's relatively low. It could potentially pop a shield in the middle of the comp or whatever if you get this to die early in the fight. It can tie break at the end, but tie break's going to be dictated more by if we can find their Nadina. We're going to taunt one and try to put another one in the back. Counterplay to Ghoul is going to be our biggest problem. Could try to taunt this to counterplay Ghoul. Like taunt 2 things. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Mech board strong. Kinda. Mech board strong against poison board. Doesn't mean it's actually strong against us. Why? These aren't battle cries. So stats are going to be very irrelevant come pretty soon. Like once we get over 100, there's no real reason to go above it. So we're basically there. Buying battle cries at this point is just going to be battle cries that do something. Tempest is interesting. Has the downside of hitting Amalgam. That probably outweighs the value of the extra 1 gold. Taunt Nadina? Or no? It's gotta be yes, right? At this stage? Yeah, I'm probably just not buying any more battle cries. Yeah, we don't know how big the mech board is. That's not necessarily true. For the turn, we do, and then after that, if we know that the dude's weak. I'm going to keep a secondary taunt on the board, I think. We can burn a gold for it. I guess we can pick up Wind Fury. Maybe it'll be useful to us in some way. But we don't really know how big this guy is. We really have no information on how big this guy is. So, like, playing to be strong against this guy makes sense. Stats aren't going to be very relevant here. We're talking about 93 damage as our lowest number. Yeah, it's 125 here. The little taunt was pretty good. Not like 100% necessary, but good. Look at that breakpoint. Look at that terrible ass breakpoint. And he lives because of it. Literally 2 damage. Yo, what's up, Agabi? Long time? No see? Look at this piece of shit. Look at him hitting. This one's free. We actually need stats against this guy, which is just so sad. Because I'd rather just roll for Nadina stuff. We could taunt up this against this guy. I don't dislike it. We could also just taunt up one of these guys, like these two. I don't care about the stats here. But I do. I do against this guy. Oh, I hate this game. Whatever. The Divine Shield's so good. We can taunt Divine Shield something, though. We really just want to make it so he doesn't hit Nadina, then ghoul us. Yeah, he basically did the same thing we did. Except we have the extra shields. Which makes us better. He did get the better hit for Nadina, to be fair. Cool, cool. Breakpoint-wise was 107, by the way. This is still relevant. Stats actually still matter in this game, which is crazy. That was a 20 or 75% chance to kill him. Oh, we almost high rolled the shit out of him. To be fair, they're just going to fight each other. And giving us an extra turn may be better. We just need to play Ghoul. Maybe find an untaunted Nadina. Would putting a Divine Shield on Nadina help with the fear of Nadina being ghouled? Yeah, it does. But, like, so does taunting up something else. And then you have a Leroy problem if you're not doing that. So you could argue taunting this and then Divine Shielding here, but that loses to, like, what we know he has on the board, which is Divine Shield poison minions. So, like, we're going to counterplay the most likely counter first and then pivot or, like, hedge toward the other ones. This is a ghost. Last minion Mantid's pretty good. Can leave a coin on the board too. Look at our quest carrying us. So good. Quest is nasty, man. So strong. I can't even say it with a straight face. So good. A ghost? Ghosts aren't real, chat, except for in the game. Only this guy, the control paladin. This ghost is real. And spooky. Oh my god, look at that coin. So good. Watch us die because we put this on the board instead of Manted. That'd be real funny. Quest is 1 gold per round, lol. Yeah, I mean, the quest wasn't necessary for us to play this game. It gave us a little bit of gold in the mid-game. A couple extra cards. I actually do care about these stats. It's so sad that we care about stats. So vain that we care about being big. You know? Like, so vain. About Zap. Zap's pretty good. We'd have to play no Taunted Manted. But like dealing with Nadina is a big deal. It also deals with Ghoul, which is a big deal here too. Alright, whatever. We're taking the stats. We're putting them on the board. I'm gonna be really sad as I sit here with my Divine Shield or Taunted Wind Fury potential 3 Adapt Amalgam and play Zap instead of it. So many Zaps. Oh my god, it's actually better. That's hilarious. Could put the Nadina here. There's the fear. Nice. Hitting the left one was good too. You knew the late Ghoul was going to be the line. He's always going for it. Could have tripled your Amalgam. Yeah, but we had like 2 cards that we could play. That's fine. Tripling Amalgam there is not bad. Like, that's not even a bad play. We're perfectly fine with playing both tech cards. Maybe not. I have to go back and look, to be honest. But stats are still relevant. But yeah, we could have tripled Amalgam there. That may have been... Yeah, if they had Amalgam on the board, we had to sell the tech card to be able to buy the Muro.